Scottish international Ross McCormack doesn't hide the fact that his last 12 months at Aston Villa turned into a nightmare. But after just 3 weeks at Melbourne City, the striker says he is now playing with a smile on his face, and might well be interested in extending his stay in the A-League beyond the January point at which his loan deal is set to expire. Off the mark, Ross McCormack scored City's only goal on Saturday night. Photo AAP. McCormack impressed in City's 2 opening games, wins over Brisbane Roar and in the Melbourne derby against Victory, and did what every forward wants to do in the team's 3rd straight win on Saturday night when he scored the only goal of the game. It wasn't just the fact that he notched the winner that improved his mood. He did so in spectacular style with a well-struck free kick from distance, pleasing not just the coaching staff but the City fans, who have never experienced such a strong start to an A-League campaign. "I have scored a few in recent years, free kicks, but it was good to get a goal," he said. "The longer it goes on and you are not scoring, you start to put a bit more pressure on yourself, so it was nice to see it go in. I have not had that many chances to score in the first 2 games really, so that was more of a concern. You are never worried if you get a lot of chances and you are missing them, because you know that if the chances keep coming, you will take the next one. It was more frustrating that there were not more chances in the first couple of games." McCormack has been in coach Warren Joyce's starting lineup since he arrived at City. The fact he feels like a genuine part of the setup has not only eased his transition into the Australian game but helped him to enjoy his football once more. "Since I have come to this club, all the lads, coaching staff have been different class. I just want to put a smile back on my face really. It's been a difficult last year since I went to Aston Villa. I have enjoyed it, but it's been tough. With the time difference, the pitches are a lot harder out here and I have had little Achilles problems. It's just good to be on the football pitch again. The first game here was my first start in 7.5 months. I am not thinking about going back to Aston Villa just yet. There's no secret it's not worked out there, and we will see if there's anything that can be done, if I can stay here or go somewhere else on loan to play some more games, or leave permanently. I am not sure what's going to happen." McCormack says the lesser workload in the A-League, just 1 game a week, will make his recovery easier. "I have not been able to do too much the first couple of weeks because of the Achilles thing. I am hoping to start stepping it up, do a little bit tomorrow Tuesday, train properly Wednesday, the boys will have a day off Thursday but I will come in and do a bit, then just as the next 10 days, 2 weeks go on, keep ramping it up. My injury is like tendinitis, I have had it 18 or 19 months, but in England you play Saturday, Tuesday every week. There's no time to do anything. Now I am not going to do anything for 3 days. You don't really have that time in England to plan ahead." McCormack said that while it is early days yet, he has been impressed by the standard in the A-League, both of his teammates and the opposition. He has spent his career mainly in the Championship in England, one of the toughest and most competitive leagues in the world, and while he acknowledged differences in Australia, he said he had already seen a number of players who could make their mark at that level. "I think the standard has been good. It's been different to what I am used to. Technically it's been better than I thought it was going to be. You always get people back home saying you will score loads of goals there when they found out I was coming to Australia. But it's not that easy, it doesn't work like that. There are some good players in this league. There's an adjustment there, but it's the same game as it is in England. In terms of there being better players in England than over here, it's hard to say. I have definitely seen a lot of good players since I came to Australia, and I have definitely seen a lot of players that could easily play in the Championship in England.